about the buttons you got there?
Well, the original it came from a deplorables convention in Michigan in 2015. And my brother gave me one, and then I destroyed it accidentally, so I made these.
What are your thoughts right now about the country?
The country. Well, if there's any hope for it, it would be through Trump.
Okay, this lady's out of her mind, but it gets worse.
It's a tough time. I can see you're very emotional about it.
Yeah, but also being a Christian, you've probably heard this a lot. We see the end is coming. So I'm not very good.
Well, you are very good because you're a Christian patriot, and I'm with you on that in faith. Because we know at the end, Jesus Christ wins.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy. Yeah, Jesus Christ wins. She started getting emotional. I think it looks like a brunch, so maybe it was the mimosa. She's a little tipsy. But then this guy feeds into her insanity. And then at the very end, when he says Jesus Christ wins, there's a Donald Trump doll just showed up out of nowhere. But it gets even crazier. Watch this.
They're not after me. They're after you. I'm just in the way.
That's right.
What would they throw you in jail for?
Because maybe I'm talking against them. Maybe that's all they need.
But have you ever hoarded classified documents in a bathroom at your golf club?
Well, no, but then again, I've never been president either, and I've never had any exoneration from whatever the document rule.
Why would they come after you?
Well, because they're coming after everybody in this country.
Who is coming after you? What did this lady do that someone's going to come after her? I'm guessing, like the guy was saying, she doesn't have classified documents that she did not give back when they were asked. I'm guessing she did not try to overthrow the government in an attempted coup. I'm guessing that she did not try to get electors in Georgia to turn around and give him the votes that he needed. I don't think this lady committed those crimes, but Donald Trump did, and that's the problem. These people are crazy. And here he is. Here's the actual Donald Trump talking like a tough guy. Watch this.
We are a failing nation. We are a nation in decline. And now these radical left lunatics want to interfere with our elections by using law enforcement. It's totally corrupt, and we will never let it happen. This is the final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists.
And now these radical left lunatics want to interfere in our elections by using law enforcement. That was a little bit of a Christopher Walken delivery. Law enforcement? I think he was trying to read whatever was on the teleprompter. These people are nuts. Donald Trump is nuts. He's going to get rid of the deep state. He's going to get rid of the people that are coming after him. So Republicans were pro-law enforcement. He's turned Republicans against law enforcement. He's turned the people against the FBI. The Republicans against the FBI. The FBI is notoriously a right-leaning agency. The people that are in the FBI tend to be Republicans. They're those clean-cut people who weren't hippies, who came from the J. Edgar Hoover world, who were spying on MLK, Martin Luther King, and all the leftists. And now Donald Trump has turned his Republicans against the FBI. Why? Because the FBI is coming after him. Why? Because he broke laws. I don't care who you are, you broke laws, you should pay. And these people have bought into this Jesus complex that Donald Trump has. Here's the problem, okay? The problem is when you get people that are highly religious, they believe in the end of days. They believe that Donald Trump came from God. They believe all this crazy, crazy stuff. By the way, they want the end of days. That's why they're all ready to go. That's why those guys showed up on January 6th. Those guys had been saving up protein bars and dry powdered milk for years, ready to attack because it was going to be this battle to hold on to the great US of A, and then Jesus was going to show up and it was going to be Armageddon. So these people are nuts and they vote. And so I hope if you're watching this video, you vote. Because if you don't, there's a possibility this guy who's been indicted for hoarding top secret documents, and we still don't know why, but we think it's just because of his ego. The tape that came out this week was him showing off that he had the documents, and he knowingly says in the tape, he says, when I was president, I could have declassified this, but I can't anymore. I'm holding on to classified documents and I'm showing them off to some journalists who are there interviewing me. So is it all about his ego, which is just so crazy? And why are these people still supporting this guy who is someone who is a sexual predator, who is someone who is tried to overthrow democracy with a coup, who is someone who mismanaged COVID and had tons of their own people killed? Tons of these people that support Donald Trump had relatives killed because of his mismanagement of COVID. How about his treason? You would think if you really want to go after somebody, how about the treason? And by the way, no one here is communists coming after you. There's no communists and socialists coming after you. All this crap. How did Joe Biden how are we in a bad place? The inflation has gone down. Unemployment is down. The economy is coming back slowly. Infrastructure, which every president, including Donald Trump, tried to do, is finally being done. Tommy Tuberville, or whatever the guy's name is, took credit for broadband going to his state, even though he voted against the infrastructure bill. So I hope these people open their eyes. Jesus ain't coming and Jesus ain't Donald. Donald is the opposite of Jesus. He's getting you to pay his legal bills. Wake up, people! Wake up! I'm Maz Jobrani. Please, watch my comedy special. It's called The Birds and the Bees. It's on YouTube. It's free. And even if you don't watch my special, please register to vote and vote against this guy and others like him, please. Please.